Hi. You miss us? We haven't vlogged in a while. We'll probably get into that later, but for now, I'm actually gonna be taking Avery to this like new place that kind of like opened up in a couple cities over. It's like this like giant, essentially it's like, do you guys remember those like McDonald's like ball pit areas, like, or McDonald's Playhouse? It's like that on crack. So that's where I'm gonna take Avery.
When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know.
What are we doing?
We are a Mama Avery day.
We're on a Mom and Avery date. I got some buffalo cauliflower wings. Avery got some french fries. I actually got her nuggets, but they forgot.
Jack and Jake, like my parents.
They forgot to take
No.
the sauce off, so she will not eat them. So Avery's just gonna eat some french fries.
And we got a Hara Westpole. Yeah.
You trying to show them french fries?
Yeah, that's
Good job. Tell them what we did. Tell them where we went. Hey, don't do that. Tell them where we went.
We watching Paco.
Remember we went to that place where you climb on everything? We're gonna eat, have a little Mom and Avery date. Right? Say bye.
Bye.
We are home from our little adventure. Avery and Wilder are wearing the same outfit. We like, what size is this one?
That's actually 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months. So our little guy is actually starting to grow, but he still has barf, as you can see right there. Him and Avery were in the same outfit. Aves, can I see your outfit? Come here, come over here. Yeah, they look so cute. So we are going to put Wilder in the Jolly Jumper right over there. We had already put him in it. Like, we've only put him in it like 2 times, I think, since we've set it up. And we were getting like all of these messages of being like same things we got like when Avery was little, of like, oh, it's not good for them, blah 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 blah. I think Avery is a perfect example of like, it didn't stunt her growth, it didn't mess with her hips, it didn't like do anything. If anything, from her using that, she started walking at 8.5 months. So I don't know why people are saying like it's bad. We don't keep Wilder and or even Avery when she was little. We didn't keep her in that thing for more than like 10-15 minutes at a time.
She loved being in it, though.
She loved being in it, but we didn't keep her in it for more than 10-15 minutes at a time. Because obviously we know that like, one, if the baby's constantly jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping, they're gonna be losing weight, and they can't be like losing weight. So we know not to keep them in it for a long time. Are you trying to grab the camera? Are you trying to grab the camera? What do you guys think? Do we look alike? Or do we look nothing alike? Because we look nothing alike. Everyone on Instagram always says that he's Avery's twin. He's literally Avery's twin. And I'm starting to think that this is Sam's egg and not mine. That somehow with the InfoCell device, she actually just got pregnant with the sperm. What do you think? Do you look like mama or mom?
We're not actually claiming that.
Yeah, for legal reasons, we're not actually claiming that. We know that he's my embryo, but he just looks so much like Avery that I'm like, how, it's crazy. And I get that they share the same donor, but that's crazy. What do you think? You just look like your sister so much? You look like your big sister? Your favorite person? Alright, sure. You wanna get in the Jolly Jumper? Let's get in the jumper. You wanna grab the camera?
Oh, Wendy.
You gonna grab it? Big sister helping. I'm gonna put a video, you guys, right here of Avery in this. We put her in this for the very first time ever at little over 4 months. I believe she was 4 months and a week old. They are the exact same size. He is about to be 6 months in about a week. And they are literally the same size in that video that Avery was. Let's not do that too much. Let's not turn him. Look at, he's looking at you. You love your big sister.
Yeah, come on, come back.
Look at it. Come on. Come on. What do you think? He basically just stands there.
And twirls on one foot.
Yeah, literally only 1 foot. And it's always that foot over there that he always only stands. This one always like hangs up.
It can touch. It can touch.
Yeah.
100%.
He's completely even up there.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just isn't.
He has zero desire to move.
Yeah, he just isn't where like Avery was at this age, which
And
is
it's hard,
fine.
It's hard not to compare your kids.
And it's
but
not even like comparing. It's
No.
more of just kind of like,
Are
well,
we doing something?
yeah, like, well, why did she do it and he didn't? What do you think? Why are you not doing what your sister's doing? It's okay. We just want to know. Okay, you'll get it. You trying to get Moosey? Yeah, in the past like few weeks, he has discovered moose.
Good boy. Oh, not her butt. Not her butt.
So I'm done working out. I wanted to show you guys. A lot of people said, I put on Instagram the other day that I was like, what do you guys like? What content do you guys want to see? And a lot of people said, bring the cooking videos back. I'm gonna cook tonight, so we'll see. But a lot of people said that they like to see like what we buy for groceries because obviously we're vegan. I have celiac, so it's like people are curious. I don't know. I figured it's kind of easy to buy vegan and gluten-free things, but I guess not. So I'll show you what I got from Target. First of all, I got this, which I'm super freaking excited about. This is the brand Siete. You know, they have like the tortillas, the chips, the sauces, cookies, everything like that. They have a cookbook and everything in there. It's not all vegan, but they have like all like
majority
They have
of
vegan
it.
options. Everything is obviously like gluten-free. They have like meat options, and then I obviously know how to like substitute those things. But let me show you some of the freezer finds I found at Target. We don't really like to eat that much processed food anymore, but sometimes when you're just feeling like you want to eat that stuff, I'm gonna show you what I got. Okay, one of the things I found was this, which I'm pretty excited to try. They essentially look like buffalo cauliflower quesadilla type things. I don't know. We've never had these ones, so I'm pretty excited to try these. We've had this brand, but they've only ever had cauliflower wings. So these are vegan and gluten-free mozzarella sticks. Pretty pumped about this one. Are you excited about that one?
Yeah.
I know, I want to like try them, but like we're not gonna have it tonight because I don't know, it just doesn't make sense for dinner tonight. And then these, I did not know that Impossible sold like sausages like this. Okay, Sam is finishing putting Avery to bed. Tonight I'm gonna be making Alfredo. I have no recipe for this. I literally made it up like months ago. It is amazing. I think it's not exact, obviously, but I think it's pretty freaking close. It's creamy, it's cheesy, it's delicious. So I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna attempt to show you how. Cashews. I don't know how many that is. I usually use silken tofu, but I don't have any, so we're using plain yogurt for the creaminess. Some paprika. Half a cup nutritional yeast. Squirts of lemon juice or real lemon. Miso paste. Okay, that was a measurement. That was a teaspoon. pepper, salt. This is the secret. 12 cloves of garlic and olive oil, roasted. And then we're gonna blend. Boom, all done. Creamy. Food is ready. This is what it looks like. We kind of wanted to talk about like why we haven't really posted that much. If you guys remember, like when Avery was born, like we literally posted from like the day she was born, like on.
Which is wild considering how hard it was back then with her colic.
She had colic, so like, and it's kind of crazy, but like, we didn't have any other child. And going from 0 to 1 is very hard. Going from the 1 to 2 has been easier because he's an easier baby.
Yeah.
But that's about the easiest part of it. Is that he's an easy baby. It has just been like the hardest almost 6 months. Like if you guys haven't heard us talk about how Avery is neurodivergent, we are still trying to figure out like what is going on there. And just to give you guys a brief like idea, because we haven't really said much, and we're always trying to like protect her and make sure that like, you know, we never want her to like feel bad or look back at this, but like this is just the truth. This is just how she is. So she basically has tantrums and screams all day long. Like you guys see very, very rare moments when she is not screaming. And
it's not like typical, because people are going to be like, oh, well, that's just toddlers. Agreed. Toddlers, especially during the ages between like 2 and 4, are nuts. Like, let's be real. But there's a lot more underlying there.
Yeah.
And especially because, you know, Avery does fall in the neurodivergent category of things. You know, and we've been told that there's a potential that she is on the gifted side of things. Like, it's all just...
And we actually even spoke to, because we're trying to actually sell our house, which is also something that's been really stressful, to move down to like Wilmington. We talked to a CMA who we got in contact with from Sam's aunt, who works in real estate. And she came into our house, and before we were just like, oh, just so you know, when you come in, like, we have a child who like screams all the time, blah blah. And then Sam and her got to talking, and she actually has a neurodivergent child. And when she explained her child, it was to a T. It was Avery. So it was no surprise when she came in and be like, oh, if Avery's like screaming, there's gonna be like no surprise. Like,
which was so nice because like as a parent, like we are constantly on edge about like trying to reduce the amount of tantrums that she has and like prevent them from happening. You know, like there are certain things like we don't take her to the store as often anymore because it just gets to be too much.
There's like too much sensory going on.
Yeah.
To the point where it is extremely a very, very, very stressful environment for Avery to be in. But it's a very stressful environment for us to be in. And I get it. Kids scream, blah, blah, blah. But like when your kid doesn't all the time. When I tell you all the time, I mean, you guys know she had colic. She screamed 7 days a week, 14 hours a day for the first 6.5 months. Basically, the best way to describe what she has is like she had colic as a baby, and it kind of just transformed into toddlerness. So it's like, it's almost like she still has colic, but she doesn't because it doesn't exist in a 3-year-old. But it's just a different form, but like the same behaviors. Screaming, crying, tantrums 24/7. She cries when she wants something. She cries when she has the thing that she wants.
She gets easily overstimulated. She, you know, kind of like fixates on certain things. You know, part of her being neurodivergent also includes, from me and my side at least, OCD. And Avery is starting to exhibit those signs, which kind of plays a role in all of it as well.
And again, we don't want to be like, oh, we don't like our child, we hate our child, we're talking shit on our child. we actually said that we weren't going to really talk about this, and then there were so many parents that kind of reached out to us and were like, what exactly is going on? Because like we don't want to feel alone because they're dealing with the same thing, and we've even messaged these people privately, and they are dealing with the same thing. If you have a neurodivergent child, like, you know exactly what we're talking about. But if you have an atypical child, like, don't get me wrong, all children are hard.
Yeah.
But like a neurodivergent child and one with a lot of behavioral issues, it is like a whole nother level of hard. Because
There's a lot of like mom guilt there too, because like we spend so much time focusing on trying to keep the peace and keep things calm and whatever for Avery's purpose, and it almost like it makes you feel like we're not giving him the proper amount of attention,
or like the attention that like Avery had at this age, and like I get it, like
which
he's
of course,
he's a second child. We haven't hold another child to like you know, handle and stuff like that. It's just like, it's just for us, it makes us feel sad because like we, like I said in the beginning, like we vlogged all the time when like Avery was a baby, and don't get me wrong, we have personal videos and things that we just have never posted and probably will just never post. But like it just makes us feel sad because we can go back and look at Avery at like a day old, a week old, 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, and it's like we have those pictures and we have some videos like on our phone, but like we just, it's not the same thing. You know, so that's kind of what's going on, but we're gonna try as hard as we can. I know people are gonna be like, don't worry, like you don't feel the need to post, it's okay. Like it's like we want to, we literally want to. It's just like it's how hard it is. It's extremely hard.
We've fallen into this routine of like just making it to the end of the day feels like such a big accomplishment. And I mean, we're not feeling like I mean, maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but like I don't feel like myself. You know,
be patient with us. We promise we're gonna post again. We still love YouTube. We still want to do it. It has nothing to do with the fact that like TikTok and Instagram are like the huge platforms and like the bigger platforms. It's just like the time to like film our day when our child is not screaming, and then at the end of the day have the energy to like edit this video. But we're gonna try, I promise. That is just what's going on, and please be kind in the comments because we're just, you know, we're fragile, okay? We're fragile people.
we are very fragile at this point.
Okay, bye.